All right. So let's see. I started the
Vinnie, I'm
live
sure you were
stream.
ready at 9, right?
Huh?
You were ready at 9, right?
I was.
Yeah, it's weird how that works.
What does that mean, fucker? I had work.
Oh.
You start rescuing some fucking kids and maybe we'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're live streaming, guys. So
Sweet.
let's just get it started. Remember, oh, hey, I don't know if you guys noticed because you probably haven't listened. Who the fuck has the TV, Jeremy?
I don't
You got
know.
your door closed? How about you
Yes.
close your fucking door?
This is the door's closed. Don't know.
Tell your wife to lower the sound.
That's not going to work.
Get her hearing checked. I'm going to text her and tell her to lower the sound.
Maybe it's my
You can
TV.
try.
You got a TV going on, Vinnie? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's in the other room though.
I don't
Mine
know. I
is
hear
too.
that TV. Yeah, but it's a shared wall.
All right, let me turn it down.
All right. There you go. Turn down your TV is what I texted her. My parents were asking if we were going to do anything for her birthday this week, and I'm like,
Mute.
For whose
yeah,
birthday?
it wasn't yours, Vinny. For Christine's. And I was like, I don't know, I haven't heard from him. So Jeremy's working. So
We went out to dinner.
this weekend, not last weekend.
Oh, this weekend, no, I'm working.
So anyway, we have a cold open, which was Saint's suggestion. I don't know if you guys heard. He seemed excited about it. He wants
cool.
our funniest line or the weirdest thing, like before we even play the music at the beginning. So if we hit something and you guys think it's the best part of the podcast or the funniest line or something, let me know and I'll put it at the beginning of the podcast. Yay!
Beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, but
so
are you going to be insulted at some point when none of them are ever yours?
I had mine on the Oscars episode. Thank you, with my uncle. Apparently, you didn't listen.
No, if your uncle was involved, I definitely did not listen.
My uncle is great. Anyway, let's start the show. Welcome to a new episode of The Usual Saints. I'm Mike D, here with Jeremy and Vinny and Jeremy's TV, which is also a guest on this week's episode.
Shut the fuck up.
Gee, now it's definitely his TV now.
Oh, it definitely is. And I texted his wife saying, turn the TV down. But, Jeremy's not a man. He can go tell his wife what to do. So anyway.
He's a smart man.
A smart man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't go telling your wife what to do.
She doesn't even listen to this show. She will never know I said that.
That's probably true.
All right. Well, you guys weren't on my special Oscars episode. Did you guys watch the Oscars?
No.
Oh, fuck the Oscars.
Well, it seems like you and America agree. I think it was the lowest rated Oscars. I feel like they said something about like 10 million viewers, but that's down a lot, even from last year, which was apparently pretty low too. But the Oscars is usually the second most viewed program after the Super Bowl. So I mean, I don't know if it's the political climate and people going back against what they can perceive as liberal Hollywood or what. But I mean, it's gone down. So.
Well, I like I said, I went through the list and barely had heard of most of the movies and hadn't seen a single one. I mean, there was no movies in the theaters last year. There's nothing. I mean, nobody had any buy-in. And the Oscars has always been, up their own ass about, I'm sorry, a comedy can be the best picture. It doesn't have to always be some, tearjerker about some guy dying. I mean, being a comedic actor is fucking hard too.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Harder.
I'm guessing the reason you haven't seen or heard of any of the movies, Jeremy, is your internet connection, because you can't stream movies on your internet connection. But they were playing
anytime I want.
They were
playing streaming anything.
Okay. You have problems streaming yourself to our podcast, but that's fine. We're
good. I'm used to watching the Oscars with all the pageantry and shit and the live audience and all that kind of stuff. I kind of, I don't like watching it, people zoom in and shit like that. It's just, I don't know.
No one zoomed, man. Well, I mean,
whatever. However they did it.
Well, I mean, technically, it wasn't Zoom. So they were at several locations. The main location was, I believe, Union Station in downtown Los Angeles. They were at a train station, which is a little weird because they had just a curtain for a partition. And at several points during the ceremony, I feel like I heard people on the other side. So like they were getting a little loud sometimes. So it was a little weird. It was produced by Steven Soderbergh. You guys heard of him? He's a director.
Yes.
Directed okay.
Yes.
So what they tried to do this year is, I guess, to make it more intimate. They had a few people in their main location. They had other people at like in England or Scotland or wherever the hell they had them. And there's no real clips shown from any of the movies or any of the acting performances. It was more just biographies or interesting facts about the nominees, whether it was a director or an actor. I watched the whole thing because I watch it every year because I'm a big film buff, and it's one of my things. That's just one of my OCD things. I thought it was okay. The biggest problem was, and I don't know if you guys read this, you probably heard about it, they didn't end with Best Picture. They were under the impression, because Chadwick Boseman had won several of the major awards, that he was going to win Best Actor posthumously, and they put all of their eggs in that basket. So they went Best Director, or they went Best Picture, Best Actress, they went to Best Actor. Joaquin Phoenix comes out. Everyone, I guess, was expecting Chadwick Boseman. I didn't put Chadwick Boseman. I'd never seen the movie, but it
was Anthony Hopkins, right?
It was. So, and he wasn't even fucking there. So when it comes up, this is how the show ended. If you didn't see it, he goes, and the winner is Anthony Hopkins, the father. It shows a picture of Anthony Hopkins, and you hear Joaquin Phoenix go, "He couldn't be here tonight. We will accept this Oscar in his name." And literally, the show ends. Like, that's it. And so it was the weirdest ending. It's definitely going to be the weirdest ending in Oscar history. It definitely tops where La La Land and Moonlight got screwed up because of that chick from Bonnie and Clyde, Faye Dunaway. But it was a little crazy. I still watched it. I still liked it. And we can go to the Oscars scores too. Now,
it's very anticlimactic.
Was the thought process that they had some kind of like montage of Boseman to show, or what? I mean, what was supposed to happen?
I mean, obviously, I reached out to Steven Soderbergh. He didn't respond to being a guest on the podcast, but
wow.
I'm joking. I didn't reach out to him. No, I don't know. I should have. That would have been good, right? Maybe I will. But I think the whole thing was allegedly he told like every nominee to have a speech prepared, because that was the whole thing. And there were some really good speeches. Really, there was a funny speech where Daniel Kaluuya won for Judas and the Black Messiah, and he like was thanking his mom and dad for having sex. They showed a camera of his mom and his sister, and his mom's just like this. And his sister was mortified.
I'm sure.
The winner for what was it for? Oh, for Minari for Best Supporting Actress. Why don't I have her name here? Hang on, let me scroll over. I want to make sure I give her props. Yoo Jung-yoon for Minari. She's the Best Supporting Actress. She gets up there, and I don't think English is her first language, but she gets up there and she starts like basically like crushing on and almost sexually harassing Brad Pitt. So that was kind of funny. There are a few funny moments. But whatever. If it's not your bag, it's not your bag. Vinnie fucking couldn't even be bothered to pick any fucking nominees for me to enter into the contest.
Fuck no, I don't even know who those people are.
Me neither.
I don't know who they are. I don't know what their fucking movie was. Fuck that.
Dude,
and no clips of the movies. They don't show the fucking.
They showed a few. I think maybe the short like films or the live action or the short animated. I think they showed a few, but they didn't show for most of the other movies. No, they didn't.
No. See, I like seeing clips.
I know. I agree. You guys did you guys watch that thing I sent you where they had Glenn Close doing the butt, which I didn't even know what that was?
Yeah.
Did you know what that was?
Yeah, the butt. Yeah, the dance. Yeah.
Never heard of it. And so and apparently it was all staged. I was really hoping that it wasn't staged and that she knew all that shit. But no, Lil Ray Howery went up to her beforehand and before the ceremony and told her what notes she had to hit and then kind of how to do the dance. So unfortunately she didn't know it from memory. But she's a good actress.
What the hell what happened to spontaneity?
But she's a good actress, so I felt like she actually meant that she knew it. So but whatever. You guys interested in who won between all of us usual saints and our guest hosts?
Oh, I'm assuming it was you.
Well, your assumption, you know what they say when you assume, right?
That you're an asshole.
I am an asshole. As I said, I am what I eat.
That you're an asshole. I like it.
Only eaten ass a few times, but anyway, we'll start at the bottom with 0 correct picks. Who is that?
Vinnie.
Oh, Vinnie, congratulations.
That's right.
Vinnie came in. What place would that be?
Batting 1,000.
Last. I think it's last.
I know. I'm looking to see how we have 6 of us because Vinnie didn't submit any, Bethy and Vince didn't submit any. My uncle and Alana, my cousin, who was on the Oscar podcast with me and my uncle, did. So Vinnie had 0. Jeremy, what do you think you got out of 23 possible nominations or possible choices?
Maybe
you
3.
You got 5.
Wow, 5. Killing it. Crushed it.
Hey.
Yes.
Considering there was like 7 people or at least 5 plus people in each category, my odds, odds are I should have only got like 4. So I'm pretty happy with 5.
That's good.
You came in 5th place. You got let's see what you got.
I fucking had Bozeman. That's the problem.
Yeah, you got My Octopus Teacher. You got My Octopus Teacher, which won? I think you won like makeup. You got makeup and stuff like that, but shit the bed on everything else.
That have nothing.
Yeah.
My Octopus Teacher.
Yeah, that one best documentary. It's on Netflix. It looks actually pretty interesting. I think a scuba diver develops a relationship, not a sexual relationship, I don't think, but a relationship with octopus. And I got to tell you, the South African director who won, she's pretty hot. And as soon as she got off stage to accept a reward, I'm Googling to find her Instagram. And I actually messaged her to see if she would be interested in coming on the podcast. Again, one of the ones I haven't heard from. I would, and that's, listen, I get it. You just won an Oscar. You probably have a billion messages. I would like to think people give us a chance. I love the people that give us a chance. I think we have a little fun show and we're just here to have fun. So if people have 15 minutes, cool. If not, whatever. I get it.
Yeah, I agree. Sure. Why not?
Yeah. Let's see. Tied for 4th place. No,
if they're tied, they'd be 3rd, right?
Yeah. Tied for 3rd place. My Uncle Kenny and Alana both with 7.
Out of how many?
Out of 23.
Oh, okay.
That's
but that, most listen,
30%.
there's only really 6 top categories. I mean, if you include screenplay and stuff, maybe a few more, but the rest of them are the more minor ones. So
just a crapshoot.
Yeah, I mean, I've had years when I get 20, 19, 20, 21, something like that. This year was not one of them. I did not see. I only saw a few of the nominees. So
it's down to you and Saint. What you got?
Me and Saint. What do you guys think?
Wow.
Who got?
I think Saint won.
Okay, how many picks do you think you got?
I don't know.
I'll say 14.
Ooh, right in between 13.
Ooh.
All right, so now we go to the Oscar expert, the self-proclaimed guy who's watched the Oscars every year since he can remember, and wins every year in the Oscar pool.
And
so, how many do you think I got?
9.
11.
I got fucking 12. So
wow, holy shit!
Saint won, and listen here, Saint didn't even fucking pick nominees in 6 categories. This bitch could have had. This bitch could have had 19 if he got this other 6 round.
He got 13 out of 17. That's not bad.
That's good.
He I'll tell you, and this is, I mean, I'm not belittling his win. He won big in the lesser. I don't want to say lesser. I don't want to belittle anyone that makes a film their thing. Makeup and hairstyling, costume design, that kind of stuff.
Is there any chance that with the time zones, he knew the results before he submitted his answers? I mean, is that how that works?
The Oscars is live, and he was behind us. So yeah,
that's good. Just a question.
So I'll give my props to Saint. Hats off. You won this year.
Attaboy.
He doesn't even know that yet. So
can I carry over my 0 to next year as well? Because I'm not fucking watching it again next year either.
Listen, you don't. The whole thing is you don't have to watch. It's just a guessing game. Even if you don't know who it is, just pick a fuck. No. Christmas tree a fucking ballot. That's all you got to do.
No,
that's what I did.
Yes.
No,
Vinnie, you have to participate with us, man.
It's a waste.
You're part of the gang.
Yeah, I'm part of the gang. I'm here. Look at me. I'm talking.
This is the first time I heard from you in a week. I thought you were dead.
I don't want to play that game.
I thought like some maggots would be, harvesting on your corpse and maybe wait.
Who's turning on the Zoom?
Speaking of that, do you want to be buried with the pillow or not?
Nah, we cremated. Right. Yeah.
Is that the line? Is that the cold open right there?
No, it's not the cold. I don't know. We got a ways to go.
So yeah, but hey, to give you guys a little bit more behind the scenes, so I always make my parents, my wife and my daughter play. They got, let's see, 6 my wife got, so she was last. My daughter got, yeah, my daughter got 7, tied with my mom. My dad got 8, and I again got 12. So I won for my household, but I didn't win for the usual Saints. So for the first time, for the first usual Saints Oscar pool, Saint wins. Vinny, we're going to force you to participate next year. We're going to do those Clockwork Orange things with you. And you're going to fucking watch all the nominees, and we're going to inject you with that thing, that shot to make you sick.
There you go.
Maybe this year I'll watch a nominated movie. I didn't see a single one of those.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I saw
Nomadland. It's actually pretty good. It's a drama, but there's nothing that'll make you, well, listen, you could cry, I guess, but it's nothing crazy sad or anything like that.
I mean, I didn't even watch Borat.
Yeah. Borat was good, but it wasn't as good as the first one.
I'm not watching that.
Oh, yeah.
No, but dude, his daughter is really hot, and she was nominated for supporting actress in the movie.
Really?
I forget. Yeah, she's really hot. Like, seriously, she's like a model from Russia or something, or Ukraine or something like that. I messaged her asking her if she wanted to come.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you really? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, listen, I hit people up. You know who I've hit up? I hit up Roxana Shirazi, the author of the Last Living Slut.
Last Living Slut.
Yeah, it's born in Iran, bred backstage. So she was basically a groupie for like Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue and things like that. And just hearing the stories that she has, it's really a good book. I highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
She put out another one, I guess, but I think it's only like available over in Europe because I couldn't find it anywhere here. And I messaged her saying that I wanted to get it, and I asked her if tonight would work out. She didn't get back to me. I said, just let me know what date and time will work with you. We'll work around it. Have a few other lines on other people, a few whack packers. I had one that I thought was going to work out, but she's really flaky, Tan Mom. Yeah, love you, Patricia. But
so these whack packers, are they like former whack packers? Because I thought the people that were currently kind of on the show weren't allowed to talk to anybody.
No, I think I think some people take that approach, like Bobo. I feel like he thinks that knows that the staff is not allowed to talk to any other shows. And so Bobo takes that approach because he's deathly afraid of possibly losing any connection to the show. Whack packers, though, I don't want to say they're less intelligent, but I feel like that they are they're easier to ask and possibly say yes because they want to be seen somewhere. Okay. Yeah, so like Tan Mom's still on Stern's show, but she's willing to be a fucking podcast guest. Shawnee, also known as High Register Sean, even though Shawnee, I know you don't like that name. I just have to describe how people will know you. He is still on the show. I think he's a lot into conspiracy theories. I think he's from Massachusetts.
Yeah, the Dogman thing, right?
Yeah, the Dogman. I really want to talk to him. I think we could fill 2 hours with his conspiracies easily. I think it would be a fucking awesome show. So I'm really hoping to connect with him. He said 5 p.m. tonight would have worked, but then I never heard back from him for confirmation. So maybe the Dogman ate him. I don't know, but
sounds like he would have been busy anyway.
Yeah, well, he seems really open to it though. But yeah, so I have my handouts to some people. I know Jeremy, your work. Do we have that confirmed for next week? Can we promote that at all?
He has not replied to me about next week at all. So.
Yeah, so we're reaching out to a few guests. We don't want to spoil anything or put anything out there. Maybe they don't want to be associated with the show for some reason. But
I know there's a dance therapist that probably doesn't want anything to do with us anymore.
Oh, listen, she was very cordial, and like I said, she said she was glad she could make me smile. I don't know if she was being facetious, but yeah,
she's got a great personality.
that's the show line now. All right, let's see, we got a few more minutes before we need to take a break. What should we talk about? Does anyone have anything particular from the topic list that is, or anything in their lives? I mean, I haven't talked to you guys in, I guess, over a week now. How's life been going? Let's Vinny, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going
on? Not much. My dad was in the hospital. Now he's in a rehab center. Working on his foot. He had the operation on his foot and it seems to be doing well and blah, blah, blah. So he's going to be there for a little while. Just working and getting my house together here because the landlord is going to start showing this place so he can rent it out because I'm leaving out of here either the 1st of June or the end of June. So
you're gonna leave the cum pillow on display for the people to watch and touch. And
of course.
Okay. Jeremy has no reaction to that. I thought he'd get a reaction to that, but no, nothing.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it was the cum pillow that did through him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't dirty my pillows, by the way. Okay, so
you don't ejaculate all over them.
No, of course not.
Is that disrespectful?
It's very disrespectful. Plus, I got to put my fucking hat on it to go to sleep.
Oh,
so, I hear some pillows like it.
Some pillows may like it. Yes.
You dirty little throw pillow.
You slut pillow. You dirty bitch pillow.
What's your dad in rehab for? What's his drug of choice? Meth, coke, fentanyl?
Wow, there's an array of drugs. Believe me. Jesus.
Japanese porn.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, to follow up on the 2 mics, I subscribed for a month. Definitely not worth it.
The what?
The comic thing from last time we did an actual podcast.
Yeah. The 2 mix.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's only $8, but still.
Yeah.
Jeremy, maybe you can stop fucking watching TV unless you're watching something relevant and talk and tell us about your week and if you have any updates.
It was the NFL draft. I was just seeing who the Bucks picked.
Oh, I thought he was looking at. Was he looking at the 70-inch boob again?
No, I'm in my bedroom. That's smaller. It's only 40 inches.
I'm representing. I got to make the Patrick jersey on.
The Bucks picked a Florida quarterback.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got to replace Brady. He's like 60 years old.
Eventually. I mean, he won the Super Bowl this year, so I mean, they're not ready to replace him yet.
Oh, did he win? I wouldn't know from you mentioning it every fucking time I talk to you.
Gonna break a hip. I hope he breaks a hip.
Fucking towel on the wall behind you. Don't be talking shit to me. Anyway, I've been working. That's it. It's one night off. This is it.
I'm very pleased. We should have a sign on the wall that says Jeremy hasn't quit the podcast in this many days, and I'll just have those numbers that you can take off.
Yeah.
That's
we could make one about how long it's been since Mike's been a dick, but we can do it in minutes.
That'd be always 0.
Fucking timing that with a stopwatch.
All right.
Fuck, I didn't reset it in time. Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Let's talk about some of the things that have happened since we had our last real podcast.
Well, let's start off on a high note, Mike. Let's go with a category you really like. Death.
Yeah, I love death. No, I don't love death. But
for me, the one that kind of made me think a little bit is the loneliest man in the world for 28 hours. Well, it wasn't in the world.
Collins.
Michael Collins.
Yeah.
That picture of the lunar lander with the Earth in the background. The picture of everyone alive at the time except for Michael Collins. That's a fucking cool picture.
That is a cool picture.
That's really cool. But I mean, to go all that way and be part of that, and every school kid can name the other 2 guys and not you.
And not Michael Collins, yeah.
Yeah, that just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, he did his job. He did it well.
Absolutely.
I agree. I don't know. Like I know that's the term and that everyone said to him, but maybe he enjoyed his lonely time. Maybe he was just reading a book or, doing something fun. Maybe he was masturbating a lot. I don't know.
Hey.
Pretty sure he was thinking, what if those fuckers don't get off the moon? Then what do I do?
Exactly.
Jeremy, let's stick with my idea of space ejaculation because it'd be floating in the air in front of you and you're like, oh, I don't want to get near it. Oh.
Jesus Christ. He's got to put his helmet back on.
You don't know what his kink is. Leave him alone.
He's got to put his helmet back on. He's got spermatozoa all over his face mask.
Oh, this is how we get guests by talking about cum. All right.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Who was the other death you had, Mike?
I'll talk about it. Let's give Vinnie a chance. I don't know if he has any thoughts on Michael Collins. You don't have to, Vinnie. I just didn't know if you had anything to say. Before we can move on.
No, I mean he was what, like 93 or something?
I think he was 90. So I mean he had a decently long life. Not as long as Prince Philip, but you know.
Well, he did a lot for NASA before he went on that mission. So
right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I don't know.
R.I.P. astronaut man Michael Collins.
Michael
the
Collins.
happy life.
And now the only one left is Buzz Aldrin. I don't think that fucker's
Yeah.
ever. I don't think he's ever gonna die. That guy.
I had to
see him
Google
punch somebody again.
Yeah,
I had to Google to see if he was still alive.
I forgot. He's alive.
Yeah. I think he's 93. I think he's 93 or something like that. But
Buzz Aldrin. I mean, my mom met him in the Bahamas, like when they first came back. My grandparents were living in Freeport at the time because my grandfather was helping build things over in the Bahamas, so they moved them over there. So they were over there visiting, and she met him, and she was with her sister and met him in some nightclub, and they got to talking, and I guess he had like a crush on her or something. I don't know. He gave her a bunch of shit. He gave her a bunch of no space fucking. He
I think he was pretty much a ladies' man, right?
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But he gave her like that picture of him on the moon, and you got the reflection off his face mask standing on the moon. He gave us a picture of that signed. He gave us some maps of where the lunar module landed, and signed that. And then he gave her a coin, one of the coins that they take up. They gave him some coins to take up to space and bring them back. He gave her one of those, and within the past 5 years, I guess it was around 2016, maybe, that she auctioned it off. Got like 25 grand for it. So we got a connection to Buzz. We tried to get a hold of him by email. He doesn't do that shit anymore. He has his his staff take care of that type of stuff. So
that's pretty cool.
But it's pretty cool. And actually, that picture is somewhere. I think my ex-wife has it still in some of the packages that I left behind. But it's cool. Buzz Aldrin, man.
Yeah, Vinny, I don't want to burst your bubble, but if Buzz Aldrin gave your mom a moon coin, he definitely fucked her. So
yeah, probably.
I'm just saying, if there weren't so many moon coins, he's not.
Hey, maybe he's trying to get laid and gave her the moon coin.
So there's the cold open for next week. Holy shit!
Wow.
I was waiting. I waited. I timed it perfectly.
You fucking troll. You trolled for that one.
I did. I waited. All right. The other guy. I can't believe you guys don't know. Oh, the other guy. Jim Steinman.
Neil
you guys
Armstrong?
don't. No, motherfucker. The other guy who died this week. I mean, there's plenty of people who died, but Jim Steinman. Jeremy, you don't know who Jim Steinman is? Vinny, you know who Jim Steinman is, even if you don't. Vinny.
The name's not ringing a bell.
Well, not by name. I don't know him. What did he do?
Vinny.
What?
Who sang "Bad Out of Hell"?
Meatloaf.
Okay. Who wrote all the songs for "Bad Out of Hell"?
I guess this guy who just died.
Yes, Jim Steinman.
Jim Steinman. Wow.
Listen, "Bad Out of Hell" is like I remember being a kid. My parents had it in the tape deck in their car. I learned that shit. I listened to it. To this day, if one of the songs from Bad Out of Hell, the 7 songs or whatever that are on that album, come on, I feel like I have to go back and listen to the entire album. I love it that much. I'll sing it. I'll sing it to death. I don't give a shit. The second one, not so much.
The same album with the dashboard lights.
No, I'll do anything for love is Bad Out of Hell 2. I forget the subtitle,
Electric
but
Boogaloo?
No, motherfucker. That's
Bad Out of Jersey.
I do like that song from the second album, but that's a different album. The first one is just a classic. It's one of my top albums of all time, which is, if we get around to it, which is a topic we're going to cover. I don't know if we all have those selected for this week, but we'll figure it out. I just, listen, he did both albums with Meatloaf. I think he even did the third one, which I've never heard. He produced the Broadway show Bad Out of Hell, which unfortunately I never saw because I'm in Florida. But he made a classic album and no one can take that away from me. Even if he didn't sing it, he wrote those fucking lyrics and they're in my head forever. So RIP to Jim Steinman. And
now on Meatloaf.
Yeah. Meatloaf's a crazy fuck.
No, I want Meatloaf the food. Right now I want Meatloaf the food with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Listen, I met him at MegaCon. I didn't meet him. We went to one of his panels at MegaCon a few years ago, and I got this picture. I was just taking pictures of him, and he was kind of wacky. He was a little off the rails, and so I got these pictures of him. He's making faces like and weird fucking faces, and like, and I don't even remember what he was saying.
Meatloaf himself. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even remember what he was saying, but I think he was probably talking about Rocky Horror and what was that fucking Black Dog? Was he in Black Dog, that trucker movie? I think he's been in a lot of movies. He was in Fight Club, of course. What are they with the tits? What was the I forget his name. But you guys you didn't watch Fight Club, Jeremy?
I saw Fight Club, but I don't remember Titty Man.
Hey, first rule: we don't discuss Fight Club.
That's right.
That's the second rule.
Oh, sorry.
It's also the first rule, Jeremy. Come on, get with it.
I know.
So yeah. Let's see. Mortal Kombat. We didn't talk about that last time. Jeremy actually said he watched it, right?
Yep.
Okay, right. Vinny, did you have any chance to watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
All right. Well, fuck you, Vinny. Jeremy, let's.
I'm not gonna watch it. I will not watch it. I'm not watching.
You didn't like the game, man?
No, I never played that fucking shit. You know what? I got shit to do. I don't sit around playing games.
I sort of remember Jax from the game. I don't remember the freaking laser eye guy at all.
Kano is from the first Mortal Kombat. He was one of the original 7 characters. Jax is from Mortal Kombat 2.
Huh. Because I remembered almost everybody else, but maybe not the angel girl either. I didn't know her either.
Yeah, I know who she was. She's from one of the later ones. I heard her name, and I placed everyone else except for her. Kung Lao was one of my favorite characters. He's from Mortal Kombat 2.
That's the one that
spoiler alert.
That's the one that just keeps sweeping the leg, right?
Yeah.
That was funny. I laughed at that.
No, wait. I apologize. That's not Kung Lao. I want to make sure I get it right. That's Liu Kang. Kung Lao who went against the other guy.
I fucking laughed my ass off when they did that because I remember playing the game and fuckers would do that all day. Just keep sweeping the leg with that fucker. It's like, it's not fun. That's funny shit though.
Yeah.
Is that all you know how to do?
They kept doing it. The only critique I guess I have, I mean, some of the CGI was bad. Reptile, who is from Mortal Kombat 2, I think me and a lot of people were hoping that he would show up in human form and maybe he would pull down and have a reptile face or something. But they did just like they did in Mortal Kombat Annihilation or whatever. They had him an actual reptile crawling on walls looking like a fucking lizard. I'm like, I don't need that. That looks stupid. And the CGI at some points, like during the opening scene with Hanzo, who becomes Scorpion.
Yeah.
Spoiler. What he pulls a fucking.
I was gonna say it's pretty fucking obvious when he ties this rope to the damn garden tool or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, but
as soon as you see that, it's like, oh, okay, this is Scorpion. All right,
I know.
Good to know.
But there's one point where he pulls his samurai sword out of someone, and the blood spurting. It just looked totally fake, and I was like, come on, guys. I mean, you've had a year and a half, 2 years to perfect this.
I see. I thought that was because if you remember the game, I mean, you punch someone, and if you had to put in the blood code, blood came out of them like that. So I thought that was on purpose to mimic what the game had. They exaggerated the blood.
I would have no problem with them exaggerating the blood. I just feel like the CGI looked not unnatural, but it looked fake. And there's
fucking fake. It's called CGI.
Yes. Yeah, but the CGI nowadays is so good that Mike. Some of it looked. Fuck off, Vinny. I told you weren't invited to this conversation.
Trust me, I'm staying way away from this conversation.
You like action movies, right? It's a good action movie.
Of course I like action movies, sure.
It's like 2 hours. There's some humor in it. There's violence. There's fighting. The biggest...
Don't you have to know these characters and shit to give a shit about? Okay.
No, I don't think so. Jeremy, right. What do you say? I mean, Jeremy, you know some, but...
I mean, I know who they are. I mean, Sub-Zero, everybody knows who Sub-Zero is.
I mean, people are watching that
because... is, Goro. I mean,
people are watching that because they played the game and stuff. So, I never really got into it. So
you could enjoy it without it, though.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's just
mindless
beat
action.
the shit out of each other.
Mindless fantasy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like he said, there's some characters that I don't even know, and I own, I think, almost every version of the game. On the systems, on the home systems. So
right.
I think my biggest critique, besides what I've already said, was there was no tournament. Yeah. Again, spoiler alert. But the director kind of explained that I think he said he needed to set it up, or the story set up the story to make it so sequels could happen. And apparently they're thinking of making a trilogy. I don't know if the first one, I think it did well enough to justify it, but I think they have to look into that. So I'd be willing to go check out another one, whether in theaters or on HBO. I know they're going to do theaters next time, but yeah.
Now I have a question. Do you remember back when this must have been the 90s this shit came out? I had
92 for the first one.
I had a fucking Sega Genesis, and you had to have a special code to enable the blood because parents were up in arms about this shit.
Yep.
Pretty sure my kid's upstairs right now blowing people fucking up in Fortnite, and nobody gives a shit anymore.
Limbs flying all over the place.
We've come pretty far, and you don't see people freaking out over Fortnite or even Call of Duty or Black Ops or fucking Apex Legends killing people. Nobody cares anymore.
I think I'm more concerned about you talking about your kid upstairs blowing and cum and all that stuff. But I
don't think I said any of that.
Mike's got a lot of cum on his mind.
I have a dirty mind tonight. I don't know why. Anyway, no, you're right. Shut up. Listen, violence in games and movies and films has definitely been more accepted, and people almost don't care about it anymore. I don't think you're going to see. Well, that's not true. I think they have rated some films NC-17 preliminarily for violence and things like that, and directors will just cut out one scene or something and it'll fix it. But I think society as a whole has kind of not accepted it, but almost been desensitized to it. And I think that's true, especially here in America, where we don't care about violence. And I think we've had this discussion before, whereas in Europe, when we're totally Puritans and we don't want to expose our kids to sex, including me.
Don't say we.
Whatever. You watching porn with your kids?
No, but
okay.
Society might be Puritan. We are not.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, but we openly discuss Vinnie's pillows. I mean, we're not afraid of these things.
Exactly.
No. Yeah, you're right. Society.
My mom fucking astronauts and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I hope I didn't offend Vinnie.
Mike, if Vinnie sends you a package, check if it's ticking first, because I think he may fucking kill you.
No, he won't. No. No, but definitely like in Europe, like they're more sensitive about the violence and less sensitive about the sex. And so with America and its basically history of violence, which is true, whether you want to talk about Second Amendment, the American Revolution, the Civil War, we're a very violent society. And so it's like we don't care anymore. And whether that's people, like I said, I think it's just desensitization. And I don't know if you guys disagree or agree with that, but I feel like that's what it is. So
yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
All right.
I'm good. I'm done.
All right, let's take a quick break because we've been going for like 30 something minutes. Well, you're listening to The Usual Saints. We'll be right back.
It's the break non-break.
That's right.
Brought to you by Kellogg's.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that.
I'm just waiting for you motherfuckers to say something interesting. I'm still recording, so let me stop it then, since you're not.
Say something interesting.
If we wait for you, we'll not get anything done.
Bitch, you just told me I had the cold open, so fuck off.
Yeah, you had one line. It's like episode 30. What the fuck?
Oh, whatever. It's episode 21, thank you, of season 2.
Okay, thanks.
Season 2. When does the season end?
I told you, episode 37.
Why 37?
What the fuck is that?
It's know.
Episode. What? Go ahead.
No, I don't know.
But he's like that. I know. No, I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's because in Clerks, his girlfriend.
Oh yes, Clerks. Okay, got it.
She's like, he asked her number of how many guys she'd been with. It was low, but then she talks about, we talk about blowjobs too. And he's like, whoa, what do you mean? And she's like, what's your number? And she's like, and she thinks about it. She's like, 37? Or no, I think she says 36. And she goes, is that including me? And she's like, 37 or something. Like, oh, no. I apologize. It's 37 and then I think 38 or whatever. And so he doesn't include himself in the running joke. So then the whole running thing is she walks out because they're pissed off at each other and she's walking out. And he goes, opens the door. And he's like, trying to suck any dick on the way out of the parking lot. And you see this guy walk out like towards where he's going. And he's like, hey, get back here. Yeah, so
Fucking
I love
Clerks,
Clerks.
man.
Yeah, that movie. I don't know if that could be made today with the way the culture is, but that's a
no.
funny
There's well, if you make it violent, obviously you could do it.
that is true. Let's see. Did you
And
guys
we're
see?
back.
Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta. We've been back for a while with me talking about everything else.
And we're back.
Welcome back to the Usual Saints. I'm Mike D here with Vinnie and Jeremy. Saint, hopefully back next week. We'll see.
Oh, really? As soon as next week? That's cool.
I think so. He said he wasn't going to make this week, but he was
really
hoping for
don't
next.
pay attention to the messages, do you?
No,
Holy shit!
I don't fucking.
Holy crap!
If it has my name in it, I might glance at it for a second.
That's fucking awesome.
You need to send like the Pony Express to fucking Vinny to get his attention.
That's right.
Did you guys know the Pony Express only operated for like a few weeks or a few months, 1 year, but it's so
like
famous?
9 months.
It wasn't very long. Yeah.
Wasn't very long. Vinny hears that a lot.
That's right. Better believe it.
The pillows are talking now.
No, very long, but sure is it thin.
They don't know.
Did he say like something about a beer can? I don't know. Anyway.
Tuna can.
Tuna can. Wow, bro.
Yeah, tuna can.
Wow.
All right. The turtle thing. Did you guys read that article?
No.
So apparently somewhere up north in
Turtles
Florida, like
attacking
Daytona Beach, in Daytona Beach or someone was on 95, like an old lady, and I think she had her granddaughter next to her, or vice versa. There was an old lady in the car somewhere. A fucking turtle. They're flying down 95, 70 miles an hour. Turtle comes flying through their windshield, hits the old lady in the head, and sends her to the hospital.
Holy shit.
So we got flying turtles now to worry about, in addition to alligators, hurricanes, tornadoes, everything else here in Florida.
What color bandana? Just so we know what name it gets. What?
Fucking Mutant Ninja Turtle fucking reference. That's awesome.
Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello.
It was obviously Raphael because it fucking went through someone's windshield and was pissed off apparently.
What was there?
Had a bad attitude. Yeah.
What was there? 4 of those fuckers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four
shit
turtles.
Man,
come on, man.
I know you're a different age group than us.
I even know what weapons they had.
Fuck, Jesus Christ.
Okay, Jeremy, name the weapons.
Michelangelo had the nunchucks. Leonardo was the sword. Raphael was the size, and Donatello was the bow.
Okay, I'm glad you can finally pronounce Michelangelo correctly because you were like Michelangelo or something.
I got to find another podcast to be a part of.
What was it? What was the name of their teacher?
Splinter. Oh, not Splinter. God damn it, stupid rat.
Yeah, the fucking rat. I remember that part.
Master. Fuck.
Master fuck. Yeah, we'll go with that.
How long do we let him do this?
Yes, we'll move on.
Right. Give it another minute.
Give it another minute.
Let's talk about something else.
Should we play the Jeopardy? Should we play the Jeopardy music?
Let's talk about something else. It'll come to him.
It will.
So apparently this isn't the first time this has happened in Florida. I don't remember hearing about the other one, but I don't know what could cause it unless it's falling off somewhere or if there's a tornado that lifts it up.
How big a turtle are we talking about?
I mean, from the picture, it seemed like not like I don't know if it was a gopher tortoise or a
9-10 inch turtle. Yeah.
It's got to be a decent size, otherwise it just splat against the windshield.
Yeah, right. Or wait, what was that fucking movie where they're throwing turtles against the glass, like little turtles, little box turtles? They lick them and then they put it up against the glass. You guys remember what I'm talking about?
No.
I forget that damn movie. Damn it. Yeah. So you got to watch out for turtles now if you're in Florida. So Vinny, when you come down to visit, watch out.
Wow. What road was it, like on the turnpike or something?
It was on 95.
95.
Oh, 95.
Yeah.
Where on 95?
I think near Daytona somewhere.
Okay, so he doesn't pay attention to the messages or the podcast
or the show
as it's happening.
Or the show that I'm a part of.
Holy shit.
Oh, Christ.
Motherfucker.
Literally, we're talking about everything again. We have to repeat it for the old man.
Hey, I come on here to relax, okay? Get off my back.
Are you wearing pants or is the logo true?
I am
4 guys, one show, no pants.
Okay, well, we're going by the logo. No, I have no pants on.
Are we gonna take them off? I'll take mine off. I'm fine.
Holy shit, man.
Is it the same if I just let my dick hang out of my short leg?
I mean, I guess, but I don't think I can put that on YouTube. So watch out.
It wouldn't come out anyway. Too short.
I think Jeremy's had enough time. Jeremy?
Nope, got nothing. Can't remember.
What is it?
Fucking drawing a blank.
It is Splinter.
He said, didn't he say Splinter?
I did
he
say
said
Splinter,
but then he took it back.
Oh,
He took it back.
What was
Splinter.
what was their main
Shredder.
villain's name?
What was what?
Shredder.
What was the name of his little
Shredder.
minions? What was Shredder?
Oh, the Foot.
Yeah,
The
Foot. Give me a second word that describe most of them.
What?
No, just called the Foot.
It's the Foot Clan and Foot Soldiers, man.
No, they're the Foot.
What was the name of the hot chick that the Turtles always hung out with?
April.
What is
April
it?
what?
Am I part of an interrogation now? What the fuck's going on?
I'm testing Jeremy's
Put
Ninja
a
Turtle knowledge.
bright light in Jeremy's eyes.
He can't invest in a ring
turtle.
light.
All right, Mike. He's feeling left out. All right, Vinny. Name all the My Little Pony characters. We'll wait.
The what?
My Little Pony. We know you're a brony. Come on.
What is that? What? My Little Pony.
Listen, Jeremy, that's not his time frame. Vinny, name the little rascals from the 1920s.
Alfalfa, Darla, Buckwheat, Spanky.
There you go.
Froggy.
No hesitation. None.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So, what about the hockey stick guy? That's a tough one.
Guy.
What did he do?
Yeah.
Oh,
The mask.
Oh, Casey Jones.
Very good. Jeremy's got it. He fucked up on Splinter, but that's fine.
I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know where my head was.
See, now I gotta watch the Ninja Turtles.
Do you ever want to bang April O'Neil or?
I wonder who they'll have play her in the next time they make that movie.
I don't know. You think they go with the net?
Are they making that again?
Anna Kendrick would
Probably.
be good. She,
Yeah, Anna Kendrick would be good.
Yeah.
She'd be
I
good in
watched
a
a
movie.
movie with her.
She'd be good in a movie
Watched
too.
a movie with her the other night. She was like a Dayton, or who was the other guy in it? Fucking the guy was like
The accountant.
No, it's a different one. But it's the same thing. The guy's like a killer.
What are you laughing at, Mike? She was in the
you
accountant, motherfucker.
You people in your old age can't remember shit.
Do you know what movie I'm talking about? Tim Roth.
No, because I wasn't watching it with you. I bet it's some rom-com, so I know I'm not gonna know.
No, it's fucking. The other guy is fuck.
What was he in?
He just said his name. What was it? Tim Roth.
Tim Roth's in it.
Tim Roth's barely been in anything recently.
The guy was a killer. It was on Netflix. The guy was I don't know, like a contract killer for the government.
Moving on.
It's a fucking good movie.
You did finish Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm sure Vinny's going to be left out of this one as well. Vinny.
Well, the what? The Falcon? No.
It's on Disney Plus.
I know you're talking about the. I know what you're talking about. No, I haven't seen it. I don't have the
kids in your pop culture.
That's right.
This is a Vinny bashing episode. I feel bad now.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, lay it on me. I got it.
Yeah. So
what
what
he
do you
says
think?
to all the guys.
That's right.
What do you think of the finale?
And the hits just keep coming.
I liked it. I've never read the comic book, so I don't know if the spoiler alert. I don't know if the U.S. agent is that a thing in the comic books or
apparently
okay.
I don't read him either, but he does become U.S. agent. So for whatever I think clandestine organization Julia Louis-Dreyfus is.
I don't know if that's a good guy, bad guy. It's kind of hard to tell still. I mean, he kind of redeemed himself at the end there.
Yeah.
But
well, he obviously has some mental issues that I hope he works on, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about Black Captain America?
Okay.
Excellent.
I didn't have a problem with it. You?
Okay. No, I don't care. I like Anthony Mackie, so better than John Walker. I really like Sebastian Shaw, but if he wasn't Bucky Barnes, it might be a little weird.
He was a little. I don't know. It seemed like the Winter Soldier didn't get much play in the series. It was all about the Falcon storyline. Winter Soldier really. I couldn't give a shit about him. I couldn't give a shit about him going back and apologizing to that guy or whatever, admitting what the hell happened. Who the fuck cares? Some people were saying that the series they thought the series was trying to make him seem bi. I didn't get that vibe at all. Was there something I missed or anything?
What do you mean bi?
Bisexual. I just missed something.
Fuck?
Now what's her name?
What the fuck are you guys watching?
What the hell
is that superhero's bisexual?
Is it Sharon?
Who gives a fuck?
Is it Sharon Carter?
Wait, Jeremy, come on. I know you're trying to talk over Vinny and just ignore him, but we got to go with his commentary. It's interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Old man's next thing's gonna be a transsexual superhero. What's going on?
Get off my fucking lawn.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I got no idea what you're talking about in terms of that.
Sharon Carter, she is banging. I've had a crush on Emily Van Camp forever. I love her. I love how she. No. Go ahead. What?
I was gonna say, was she Joan of Arcadia, but that was somebody different.
No, that was Amber Tamblyn.
There you go.
Yeah, so I think it's hilarious that Steve Rogers and Sharon Carter made out because he's probably related to her because he went back in time and whatever. Yeah. But that's funny. I called her being the power broker. Spoiler alert from the first episode she showed up.
That first.
I know, but listen, the show's full of spoiler alerts. Okay, people, like if you don't know that, keep listening, but know that.
You just make that the title of this one, spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll make it spoiler alert. A lot of people apparently were let down by the finale. There was a lot to cram in there, but I don't feel let down. I thought it was good action wise. I thought it introduced him as Captain America really well. And now they've announced Captain America 4, which I assume is going to have him in it rather than trying to bring Chris Evans back in some, multiverse timeline thing, but we'll see. They don't reveal anything.
I thought we'd see Chris Evans in the finale.
They talk about him like he's dead, but in the movies he never dies. He's old as shit, but he never dies. So I don't know.
Yeah, kind of like whatever that guy's name is, Isaiah.
Yeah. See, Jeremy doesn't know the name of the black guy that was injected with the super soldier serum, but that's fine.
Yeah, because he's just a character we've never seen until now.
Isaiah Bradley was in several episodes. Thank you very much.
Although he may have been Mantis. I don't know if that's a Marvel
What's Mantis?
Character. I don't know. It was a TV show back in the 90s. 2 seasons of a guy who played a fucking superhero called Mantis. Yeah. And that the actor who played Isaiah also played Mantis.
Oh, so you're saying Mantis isn't a Marvel character?
I don't know if he is or not.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Are we done with this subject? Vinny's bored with it. Jeremy, I think we've got as much as we're gonna go with it. Right?
Vinny's bored with the entire show.
Yeah, I mean, he's fucking checked out.
Hey, he's gonna ask you where that turtle happened in a couple minutes.
I'm just watching the show.
Wait, where was this turtle? What road? Where was it near?
It's Oklahoma, right?
Oklahoma's on the topic list. That's where he got that from.
Oh, really? I haven't even looked at the topic list. That was just a shot in the dark.
All right, so listen. I'm in Lowe's the other day after I get my Apple Watch at the Gardens Mall. It's like closing time. I'm just returning a drill my dad got me for my birthday because I need a bigger one. Get my gift card. Go check the drill section.
Yes.
I need a bigger one.
That's what she said.
I know. I just enjoy the silence. But with my delete silence thing that I use in the Adobe Audition, all that silence is going to be gone. That sucks. I should edit that in somehow. Anyway, so we go to the drill section. There's nothing. They don't have the one I need. So I'm like, I really have to piss. Sophie's with me. I'm like, Sophie, you cool? You're gonna stay. She's really, I wouldn't say socially anxious or anything, but she doesn't like being places by herself.
Anyone. I thought you were going to say anyone. Oh, my bad.
Anyway, so I go to the bathroom. She stays outside. And so when I was walking to the restroom, and the lady who's monitoring the self-checkouts, I feel like she said something to me, but I couldn't tell what she said. I don't know if I acknowledged her or anything. So I told Sophie, yeah, just chill out there. I'll be right back. I did my thing, washed, came back out. And I said, hey, and I got Sophie. I start walking out. And she fucking tells me that this guy who we asked about the drills in the drill section came up, saw Sophie standing there, and I guess he asked that coworker, the female coworker that we had just walked by, if she was okay or something, and or if what was going on or whatnot, and the female coworker goes, yeah, her grandpa just went in the bathroom. I'm like, motherfucker, look at my hair. I got a little gray, but yeah, with a mask covering my face. I don't think I look like a grandpa to a 14-year-old kid, but I don't know. Whatever.
No. Sophie, enjoy that one.
She got a kick out of it. Everyone did that.
She took great pleasure into telling you.
No, it was kind of pulled. I had to pull it out of her a little bit, but it was she told me. She laughed about it. So Yeah,
nice.
It was fun. I thought that was funny. Yeah, Grandpa. So that was that. Let's see what else we got. Did you hear about that Tesla that killed those two people? That when it was self-driving and neither of them was behind the steering wheel.
Fucking stupid.
I mean, it's not there. Obviously, the technology is just not there yet.
Yeah,
it's not there. But that's just people being stupid, man. By not sitting behind the driver's.
I mean, I got a 45-minute drive to work. I would love to sleep all the way there, but it's not there yet.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. I will never be asleep in one of those cars ever.
See, can you fall asleep on a plane? Because you're not flying that either. So
no, I'm usually drunk on a plane anyway. So
that's a good song, "Drunk on a Plane."
Yeah,
it's a real song. Or are you saying you want to make one?
Oh, it's a country song.
Yeah, that's why I've never heard it. No, thank you.
I know. Don't try anything new. You might actually, be mainstream for a minute.
Might like it.
Jeremy, listen. You tried anal sex that one time, right?
No, that's not so much.
What? Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah. If you're no, never mind.
if you're the Vince get out to has nothing to do with me. All right.
If you're the receiver, why are you calling out Vince? See, Jeremy has this thing with Vince, and I don't know what it is.
It's the only name I could come up with.
What about Vince?
You don't have many other friends. I had to pick one.
Yeah.
I thought you call out Vinny, but do you want to discuss anything about Vince?
You
want to talk to another?
Vince shows up at your house. Vinny doesn't. So
there you go.
One with the more probable. I was gonna go with Jeff, but that's a long time ago, and you don't talk to him anymore. Sorry, he who must not be named.
I'm gonna have to cut that out of the podcast now. Thank you.
Wow! Holy shit!
You know not to fucking say that fucking name.
You ain't cutting shit out.
I will. I cut that fucking shit out.
You're fucking editing out a name. Really?
We are an hour into it. The shit's coming out. Fuck you.
Wow!
Don't be that guy.
Spot. We had a sore spot.
I'm bleeping it. No, Vinny,
you can bleep the name, but leave the rest of this shit.
Wow.
But fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit, a useless fucking piece of shit, and he deserves to die and rot in hell. Okay, Vinny, we're not gonna talk about it anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just
anyway.
I'm enjoying.
No, I understand. I just don't.
What's funny is Mike tells me I have anger issues. Holy shit.
you do, but I mean, listen, I can hate people as well and hope they die, but that's fine. I
hope they die.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, listen, when I see a motorcyclist
I'd love to hear the backstory of this one, man. I'd love to hear the backstory.
No. When I see a motorcyclist driving like a total asshole, when you get the same people that are driving cars that say, look twice, save a life, motorcycle safety, all that stuff. But then you got the guys who are riding the dotted lines between two cars, or the ones who are speeding around you, speeding all around traffic and just disobeying every traffic law. I'm like, yeah, I hope he splatters brains on the ground. I got no respect for people that are endangering other people like that. I had a guy, this isn't a motorcycle story, but I had a guy almost fucking hit me today in Vero when I was driving for work. I had to pull out in the middle of the intersection because he was texting on his phone right behind me. Almost hit me. If I would have stopped at the red light where I would have stopped, he would have hit my fucking ass. I called 911, followed that motherfucker, told him, hey, you guys need to get this guy. He's texting in the right lane, passing me, not even looking where he's going. So I don't even know how this guy was driving. So
they pull him over.
I see him all the time, man. I see people all the time. You can tell when they're you can tell when they're texting. They slow up and then they swerve into the lane a little bit, and then they speed up again when they're not texting, and then they slow down, and then they're all over the lanes. They're fucking assholes.
Did they pull him over or what?
So I followed him. I had to go south anyway. So I followed him for probably, 10 minutes. And I was going that way anyway. I was on the phone with 911 the whole time. I was actually on the phone with both phones with a case with my other thing. And he pulled into Publix parking lot at 12th Street. And I told him, like, he's parked here. He hasn't gotten out of his car yet. I said, I have to go write something for legal. I have to go unless you guys need me to stay here. Like, no, we don't need to stay. I'm like, all right, well, I got to go. Here's his license. Here's his car. Here's what he looks like. I don't know what you're going to do because you can't prove he was texting unless you look at his phone. See ya. I just want to warn you about this guy. So he had a really dipshit license plate. I don't know if I should say it on air because that might
don't say
him, but it was a personalized license plate, and he seems like a total fucking moron. Hey, if he listens to the podcast, maybe he'll know who he is by me telling where he was and everything.
You big dick. You dick.
So that guy was fun. But yeah. Got a lot of serious topics on the list this week. I know we always do, but there's so much dumb shit happening in America.
Yeah,
I know we're
let's
not going to talk
avoid
about
it.
too much. We're going to try, but we have to talk about it eventually. I'm not talking about tonight. I'm just saying eventually.
We don't have to talk about it eventually. We
We have to talk about everything eventually.
No,
Let's talk about death again.
It's called
Let's talk about death. Let's talk about death again.
You
got another death
again?
No, I just mean death in general.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I got to go. I'm going to come back with a break for it because it's about time for a break. All right.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. You've been listening to Usual Saints. We'll be right back. Me, Vinnie, Jeremy. Saint's not here, so he'll be here eventually, hopefully. We'll be right back. Yeah, I know. We'll see.
And this is fun.
I'm still recording, but you motherfuckers aren't saying anything.
We know. At this point, it's more fun to get upset you by not saying anything.
That's okay. All right, so we're recording again. So let's come back. Welcome back to the Usual Saints. Eat a dick. Let's see.
Wow. Why would you say that to our audience?
Wow.
That's not very nice.
There goes our listenership.
Why the fuck? Dude, you're an asshole.
I'm pretty sure they can.
Let's somebody erase the sign. It's been 0 minutes.
I'm pretty sure. I thought that was Mike's a jerk or a dick. Now you got one for an asshole. So how many signs you got?
No, I think it was
we could have quite a few for you.
It was asshole.
We could have all of them for you.
I think they could. I think they could easily infer from what you said that I was speaking to you.
I don't know. It kind of didn't come across that way right away. And once I spoke up, yeah, I'm sure. But
so I'll tell you something fun. Not that you guys know the person or anything, but do you guys? Let me ask you guys. Let me preface this with this. So did I already come back? Yeah, I came back. Okay. Do you guys have a lot of not wet dreams, but do you guys have dreams about sex? Do you remember them? Do you think about? Do you have them? For me, it's an infrequent thing. So
I don't remember dreams at all.
Okay.
I remember I had them, but as soon as I wake up, they're gone.
Right.
I have sex dreams.
Okay. You remember your dreams, Vinny? Can you actively remember them now, or is it for a few bit?
I can remember the person that
it
was going on, but not too much detail.
Gotcha. So I remember
it usually means I gotta pee anyway.
That's a good point because I think I did pee after I woke up from my dream. So I had it wasn't sex, but it was a sexual act. And it was this girl that I used to play kickball with, and I was apparently going down on her, and so that was fun. And then I woke up, but it was interesting because I never have those dreams. And so,
did your face smell like vagina?
No.
Oh, okay.
I had my sleep mask on, which covers it looks like a bra for my eyes, so it pops out a little, so my eyelashes and eyebrows can go up and down.
Did Heather wake up with a smile this morning? Or?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Literally, nothing was going on. I can't
next
touch
to Mike. No,
I can't touch people when I sleep. You guys can you guys cuddle and get cuddled and stuff? I can't do that.
I do the squeeze and roll technique.
Yeah,
I'll cuddle before we fall asleep, and then honey, it's really good. See you later.
That's
I'll be on my side.
I cuddle
we
and
got a king size bed for a reason.
I do the cuddle roll.
Man,
I don't understand.
Sometimes I'll fall asleep if I'm tired enough. I'll fall asleep. But
really, I don't understand.
Is too hot.
Yeah,
it does get hot. This is true.
You see movies and people constantly fall asleep in each other's arms.
They're fucking assholes. No, they're not doing it.
I'm like, what is this? Even TV shows, every TV show I watch, I'm watching Soulmates, and I'm pretty sure that happens several times. I'm like, does that happen in real life? Or
it's fiction, right?
Hey, you know what?
I know, but
I'm a 300 plus guy. I'm not. I could melt frosting a snowman. So no, I don't cuddle. I mean, I cuddle and then do the roll. So we're cool. Yeah, my girlfriend's the same way. She's like, yeah, it's hot.
Well, anyway, shout out to Megan. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Tasting good, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure she won't listen to this.
I'm sure. Well, she's not listening anymore.
The problem lies in if Vince or Vince's girlfriend listen to it because we all play kickball together.
Holy shirt.
But that's fine. I was really friendly with her. I thought she was the coolest chick. After kickball, we would go hang out at the bar. We always chat. And then just I guess when we stopped playing kickball, I guess it's a lose touch thing or something. Like social media is what it is, but it's not the same as, playing in a group sport with someone, going and hanging out in person at a bar, having fun, playing games, that kind of thing. And so you lose touch with someone, and I would just reach out, like send a random text like, hey, happy birthday or something like that. And, you just don't get the response. Or like I would ask, I'm not going to say her, we already said her name, but I'm not going to bleep it out. But like, I'd send a random question because I know she's a big hockey fan. I'm like, hey, can you tell me some information about, because I want to go see a game there, and just no response. And I get it. Like, cause there's bad texters, Jeremy's wife for one. She is. Listen, you know that, and she freely admits it. I get that there's bad texts. For me, I'm not that person. If I forget to respond to an email, whether it's work, personal, if I forget to send a response text, I feel genuinely like, oh shit, I'm so sorry, because like I don't want to be that person that's ignored. So I also don't want to ignore anyone or make them feel that way. Yeah. So just, I mean, I eventually,
I'm like that.
Yeah,
too.
I mean. Well, you wouldn't know from the way you talk in the group text, but that's
that's you guys. Jesus Christ.
Just from the way I was, I don't know if it was I felt disrespected or just not cared about or anything. I had to delete her. Can you turn off your fucking phone?
Shut up. Fucking Jeremy's putting a message out there.
I don't know if I had to delete her off like the social medias and things, and I'm sure she didn't care, or maybe even notice. It just made me feel shitty, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a lot of guys where I work are retirement age, and spend 12 hours a night, 3, 4, 5 nights a week for days a week working with someone, and then they retire and they're not there anymore, and I think it is probably distance, not seeing each other, just don't have enough in common to continue that relationship back and forth
outside of work.
Have enough history that you can't, call them after 3 or 4 months and say, hey, what the hell's going on? How you doing? And just pick up where you left off. It's just, there's just not that type of relationship.
Yeah, there's people like that I've worked with, and that's the only time I ever saw them was at work, but worked with them for a decent amount of time. And it's not really the same. You got nothing to talk about, really. I mean, we don't know what's going on in our outside lives. We're usually talking about shit that's going on in the building. So, but
it probably doesn't help the fact that I'm creepy, right? So
that's true.
Well, that just goes without saying. I mean, that's
we weren't going to talk about it on the show, but
talk about it. It's fine. Jeremy's talking rap soon. Fuck you, Jeremy. We're going to finish a few more things. We just came back from break like 5 minutes ago, brother. Come on.
Like 10.
Yeah, we've only been talking about the cunnilingus. That's all we've been talking about. So anyway,
cunnilingus. What's that?
What about analingus? There you go, Vinnie. Is that your jam?
Yeah, that's my jam. Jesus Christ.
I've done it a few times. It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. No.
You guys obviously don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. No. Analingus is fine. It's great. It's fantastic. Hey, if I could reach, I'd never leave the house.
You sound like these motherfuckers on my job. I have to ask every person I go see. I have to ask them the same set of questions. And one of the questions is, are you deaf or hard of hearing? And their response is always, what do you think their response is? Let's see what you're going to say.
What? Huh?
That's a good guess. That I've had that. Jeremy, do you have a guess?
Yeah.
Okay, this is they say, oh, maybe selective hearing. And I'm like, every fucking person says that. So.
Yeah, kind of like mine is right now with that stupid fucking answer.
Oh my god. Okay, if you guys want to keep this a total we're tackling all the topics, whether we have to do a fucking special show when Saint gets back. When Saint gets back, y'all are motherfuckers are gonna be talking about politics all the time because he's missed out on the past 4 months of talking about all this shit that's been going on in this country. But anyway, we can end with fucking David Bowie. Let's end with David Bowie. I just wanted to talk about him because I heard some of his music this weekend and whatnot. And, we were listening to Labyrinth in the car, I think, when we went shopping last week. And my daughter brought up, oh, yeah, I remember Labyrinth. And she's like, oh, yeah, I want to watch that again or something like that. She wanted to hear a song from the movie. So I played the soundtrack. We listened to it. The Bowie songs, the score is good, but I don't need to hear it. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge fan of Labyrinth, the movie. It was a great film from my childhood. It's aged fairly well, except for Bowie's look in the film. My daughter said I always thought that he was a female. He's got the spiky hair, he's got the skin tight outfit. You can see a little bulge there, but you don't know when you're a kid. So, but yeah. I some of his songs come on, whether it's the Labyrinth soundtrack. I actually several times I put my iPhone on random. And his last single, which I think was released the same day he died, Lazarus. Forget the name of the song, Star something. It just comes on, and I listen to it. I'm like, man, this is just amazing music. I don't know if you guys are Bowie fans, but
big time. He's definitely one of my favorites. Absolutely, yeah.
I mean,
Ziggy Stardust and all that stuff back in the day. Yeah, that huge fan. And then when he came out with that album in the 80s, that was awesome.
What was that, like Let's Dance and stuff like
that?
Yeah,
Let's Dance and China Girl, and it was good shit.
I came into him late in life. I feel like I really got into him when the show Life on Mars premiered on American television with the American version, and they had the song Life on Mars in there. I love that song. That song is amazing. And so that really got me into him. Suffragette City, all the young dudes, heroes. Yeah. All the young dudes is great. And Stern's a big fan too, but so like he'll play it a lot. But like I'm a big fan. I can tell from Jeremy's non-reaction to everything and just watching the draft that he doesn't even know who David Bowie is.
He's looking at the 70-inch boob.
I know who he is. Just not I don't know. Not there for me. I'm sure I'll listen to his music. It's not looking for it though.
He's no Jake Owen.
Or Garth Brooks. God damn your fucking phone.
I know, right? This old man doesn't know how to put his shit on silent.
Shut up. Jesus Christ.
He's even got the delayed laughter. Time for his pills.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Vinny, they have like pill dispensers that automatically you can just hold out your hand and they'll give you what you're supposed to take at what time of the day.
I don't need a goddamn pill. It's my landlord. He's just reminding me that he's showing the house tomorrow at noon. That's all.
He's reminding you to get the fuck out.
Yeah. Hey, he wants me to stay till the end of June. I want to fucking leave at the beginning. I want to leave June 1st.
What are you doing? You moving in with your girlfriend, or is that what it is? Or into her place? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You sure that's a good idea not to have a fallback?
She has a fallback.
Oh, okay. She's not giving her place up yet. She's not ready.
Right.
Just in case.
Big step, Vinny. Big step in a relationship, man.
That's right. She's good. She's the goods. I'm all right with it.
Her standards are low enough.
The what?
Her standards are low enough.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
When Saint gets back, we got to do the couples show. So we're gonna have to fucking arrange that. We're gonna pick a night. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. I think it would be more fun if we all had like, they don't need their own mics or any setup like that. They don't need mics, but if they have like, they can even do it on their iPhone with the iPhone headset like Saint used. My uncle or my cousin used. It sounded great. But if everyone was on their own camera, just so we could see their reactions. But I also see the appeal of having us next to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that in a future show. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun show to talk about. I like having my relatives on. Like, it's interesting to see them. Like Alana, I can tell she gets a kick out of talking. My cousin, whatever. My uncle for the Oscars, he seemed to have fun. I want to do a show, and I'm ripping off Stern. So anyone who listens to this show, whatever, I want to do a interview with my parents, with you guys, and see what the fuck you ask them.
Do you still question whether Mike is gay?
We've talked about that, right? Vinny knows that story. I don't need to go into that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I mean, if you guys are done, we've been going for a while. We can end the show and we'll talk about all the serious shit next week and have no fun topics. So that's fine.
Well, I'm bringing some fun topics.
Oh, really? When was the last time you put a topic on the list?
I just bring it in my head. Fuck that list shit.
Either that or just go ahead and delete all the serious shit off the list. And
there you go. Attaboy.
We are top 3 perfect albums in the series. Did you guys have yours picked out? We could run through those real quick. That won't take that long.
I do not have mine picked out yet.
Top 3 albums?
Are we supposed to bring? we supposed to bring like a musical sample with us so that?
No, I'm afraid.
Can't do that on Anchor or whatever.
I'm afraid we would get banned for that. Yeah, no. Okay. Listen, what I mean is top 3 perfect albums, meaning albums that you either go back to again and again, or that you can listen to from beginning to end. Then there's literally like nothing,
right?
No bad, no skipping, no nothing.
Right?
All right.
There's a lot. Listen, I don't even have a top 3. I think I have 2 of the 3, but the third spot, and it's in no particular order, but that third spot I could fill with so many. I don't know. I almost went top 5. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll figure out.
I'd struggle to find 3, but okay.
Jeremy is not a music fan.
I am. I don't get into. Like, I don't know songs and artists. I hear the song and I know it. I don't know the fucking title.
I think the reason you don't have any perfect albums is because you're such a country music fan.
I don't know. There's definitely the one I have is definitely country music.
Is it Chris Gaines' first album?
It is not. No, that's not country. That was like alternative rock or some shit. That was horrible. But no, that's not. No, that's not on the list. No.
All right. Well, we can end it up. We can end it up if you guys are good. You got anything else to cover?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Nope. All right. Let's see. So go to our website, theusualsaints.com. You can find everywhere to listen to us there. You can find all our socials. The Usual Saints on Instagram, I think on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook group, blah, blah, blah. Come chat. Come give us topics, questions, concerns. To give us a call.
We'll interview just about fucking anyone. So just go ahead and say, hey, I want to be interviewed.
Yeah, obviously.
She has a great personality.
Well, I was going to say, as long as she has a great personality.
As long as you have a great personality, you can come on the show. Yes.
Listen, man, I think she was flirting with me, so I'm not going to say anything bad about anyone who flirts with me, okay?
I thought she wanted Vinnie, but okay.
Hey, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm saying she has a nice personality.
I put her bumpers in last week, I think. I mean, that was great to get that bumper where she's like, what's she say? Like, and be careful if you have young listeners around. There's some language.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's great.
There's some language.
That's perfect.
As Mike says the word "come" 17 times in a row.
Can we make that one of our cold opens for every episode? Be careful. There's some language.
Be careful. There's some language.
Yes, that should be part of the opening every week.
That's not a cold open, but I mean, I don't know about every week. I mix them up, but I could use it as the opener in the episodes I use it in, because I play the first 25 seconds of the intro song, and then I usually start welcome, 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 but I can put a bumper in. I don't care. We got a few now.
Hope you're wearing a raincoat.
I think that should be our warning up front. Yeah. That's awesome.
It's already marked explicit.
Hope you're wearing a raincoat. Sure. Mike's going to be throwing cum around a lot.
What am I, fucking monkey?
That was just strange.
Yeah, right. I'm the gorilla from Bad Trip, but Jeremy.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I haven't seen it.
That was on his face, right, Vinnie? That was funny.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's fucking unbelievable.
Jeremy, fucking by next week, watch Bad Trip with the family. The kids will love it.
Yeah, they're gonna love it.
Well, what?
Be careful. There's some language.
They're 13 and 17. They're fine. They can watch it.
Are you letting Sophie watch it?
No, fuck.
Oh, hell no. Oh my God.
What the fuck? Sophie's older than Chris.
You don't care about that shit, but boys are different than girls. Listen, you know that. We were watching that shit when we were the same age, Jeremy.
Fucking overprotective parent over there.
Vinny was watching flip books back in the 1910s. You know,
that's
Nickelodeon.
That's right. Nickelodeon. Nickel. That's right.
Oh wait, what do they call them? They call them the Tijuana Bibles. That's what Vinny had. They had like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck doing sexual things to each other, but they were obviously not sanctioned by Disney, and so they call them Tijuana Bibles. I assume there's some kind of racist meaning behind that, but I was reading an article about it the other day.
I got them on my shelf right now.
All right. I think I wrapped it. Oh, phone number 240-724-6877, 240 Saints with 2 S's at the end, as well as the first S. Call.
Why do you always say the first S? Don't say that. That confuses people.
Yeah, you're.
As well as the first S. And now they're going, what are there 5 S's? How many S's are there?
3 S's. Jeremy's counting. 240 240-SAINTSS. 3 S's total.
All right, shut up. Stop talking about S's.
Why'd you say S twice at the end? That's weird.
Because it's a 7-digit phone number, you motherfucker. All right.
So what road was this turtle on?
It's on Dixie Highway, right?
All right. So we're going to wrap it up this week. We're going to title this episode Spoiler Warning, apparently. But,
every ending you ever wanted to know has been ruined.
Hopefully we're back next week with the actual live return of Saint for an entire episode.
Yes.
I'll believe it when I see it. No
shit.
offense, Saint, but we'll see. I don't believe he's ever getting off that boat, man. He's on a fucking slave ship in the Bering Sea, I think, man.
Boy, there he goes.
Yeah.
There it is. There you go.
What does that mean?
Why is your voice so high?
I'm questioning your saying there you go. I don't know.
Oh, nothing. There was something on the table here.
Yeah.
Are you guys trying to say I'm racist or something? Because I'm not racist.
Just because you say it doesn't make it true.
Wow.
I mean, listen, I think that's a conversation we should have when a Saint gets back, because there is some things, but we'll talk about it later.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck, man.
Fuck.
Can the hole get any deeper that you're in now? Or what? Holy
That's
shit.
a tease. No, fuck. Saint knows I'm not a racist. I'm just saying.
Why? Because you got a black friend? What the fuck?
Yeah, I can say that word. I have black friends.
See, literally, this is what we're talking about. I would cover half the topics on the list. And so, the Karens and all that shit. All right, so we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, so give us a call, leave us a voicemail, shoot us a text, email usualsaints.com, whatever, or usualsaints@gmail.com. Sorry, we are the usualsaints.com. I don't want to confuse them.
It's a good thing Mike's got a good personality.
I do. Thank you.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, come on. I'm the main driving force behind this fucking thing. So fuck off.
There he is.
All right. So for Vinny and Jeremy, I'm Mike D saying good night, farewell, peace be with you, don't die. And thanks for listening to The Usual Saints.
And for anybody's worried, Mike is not racist. He likes watching porn with big black cocks all the time. He's good.
I mean, if the chick's hot, I do. There's this one, and I'll tell you, this guy makes her say some racist stuff, but it's the act of
got a bookmark.
Yeah, it's definitely saved in my favorites.
Yeah, it makes the story more believable.
Oh, it's so hot. Oh my god. Anyway.
Okay, here we go. Mike's
all right. Well, that didn't help Mike's case at all. Never mind.
Mike's in the space shuttle with his floating cum in the fucking cabin.
Is that what we're going out on? Floating cum in the cabin? Okay. That's a tongue twister.
Say that 7 times quite fast.
All right. I'm gonna click stop.
All right, you guys have a good night.
I'm not done stopping the stream yet. Wait a second. There we go. Now I'm done.